I'm Marissa, and I'm a filmmaker from San Diego, California. I had a typical beginning as a filmmaker.
Television, film, and media. Marissa Rojas.
That's me, graduating from film school in 2018. Now I spend most of my days right here, editing. Oh hey, welcome to my home office. This is where I create videos for my corporate job as well as my YouTube channel almost every day. Now, lately I've been thinking about what makes me a filmmaker, and it's definitely not this very expensive piece of paper behind me. But before we dive into this question of what makes me a filmmaker, let's go skate. Look, I even have an extra board for you. Let's go! Don't let that sick skate montage fool you. You probably can tell I'm a complete beginner when it comes to skating. And in my defense, I only started about a few months ago, but I already absolutely love it. There's just something so freeing about cruising on this board, and it's always exciting to learn something new. All right. Now that we've gone for a skate, let's get back to this question of what makes me a filmmaker. I believe I'm a filmmaker because I love to tell stories. And I know that sounds really cliche, and maybe it is, but it's true. I feel like even if I wasn't a filmmaker, I would still be telling stories just in a different medium. And for that reason, I'm always asking myself, how do I become a better filmmaker? How do I become a better storyteller? And I think a lot of people would give the advice of just make more films. And while that is very good advice, I've found that the best advice for any aspiring filmmaker or storyteller is to just live. That's right. Just simply live your life. Because if you think about it, our experiences influence the stories that we tell and the films that we make. So the more that we experience, the richer our stories will be on screen. I may be from San Diego, but I honestly never get tired of that view. I mean, come on. Like how can you beat that? And another thing I love about living in San Diego is no matter where you are, you're always 20 minutes away from the beach, and there's always new adventures to go on and experiences to be had, and my love for skating is just a new addition to that. And even though in the past few months I've used more Band-Aids than I have since I was like 10 years old, it reminds me of a quote from my favorite music video director, Joseph Kahn. And he says, success is storyless. It's the failures that make the story interesting. And I would add to that that failures and mistakes also make the story more meaningful. So I guess what I'm trying to say is to fail a lot and to fail often. Because I know I'm gonna fall off my skateboard like a million more times, and I know I'm gonna make bad films. I mean, I already have. But those mistakes, those failures will only serve to make me better. One thing is for sure, no matter how many times I fail or how many mistakes I make, I can be sure that I will have a great story to tell, and even more importantly, I will know that I lived a great one too. Peace. Okay, vlog done.